Hey everybody, welcome back. In the previous video, we played with the Smart Pixel and I showed you how to paste it on your website and how to get it activated. At the moment, as you can see, it's still inactive. AdRoll is taking their time with this pixel. I don't think they're doing this manually. It's probably set up so that it gets activated after a certain period of time, because if they'd create this pixel and check every single second, their servers might probably get overloaded or something like that. Whatever the reason is, you just have to give them some time so that they can activate your pixel. The good thing about this is that you only need to do it once for one of your websites, and it's not like you need to wait every time you want to set up a new campaign with the same website. It's not a big deal. Just 24 hours, and then you'll be able to use AdRoll. What I want to do now is start looking into campaigns. Get started with the campaign. And after that, I want to show you how to set up segmenting visitors and how to track conversions. Let's go ahead and click on campaigns. We just need to click this blue inviting button that says create a new campaign. The first option is retargeting on the web. This would retarget customers on websites all across the internet. These are websites that are using AdRoll on their site, so pretty much as you would use AdSense on your website, there's also a way to implement AdRoll on your websites. Once these AdRoll quotes are inserted on websites, the banners are going to appear. And depending on which side AdRoll was inserted, the ad would appear on that particular site accordingly. At the moment, we're not going to take a look at retargeting on the web. Instead, we're going to focus on Facebook. So we've got the first one, retargeting in newsfeed. We're going to take a look at that later on. For now, let's focus on retargeting on Facebook with ads on the right-hand side of Facebook. So I'm going to click this green inviting button that says Get Started. So let's get started. First, we need to insert a campaign name. Let's say, in this case, we want to do something related to relationships. The website that we sent for approval is related to relationships, so let's go ahead and do that. Long-lasting relationship. Weekly budget. They recommend, depending on the number of visitors that you want to get, this is their weekly budget that they recommend. Now, of course, they're going to recommend higher numbers because they want you to spend more money. But you could just start with $25 or with $50. That's okay. And you can definitely start with something like $30 to test things out. See how this works. You don't need to listen to them, obviously. They want you to spend as much money as possible. For now, let's just go with $30. Next, we have the schedule option. We have a way to make this an ongoing campaign or specify a start and end date. For example, if you were to promote a certain launch within a niche, then you could just set up a start and end date when the cart closes for that launch. Then obviously that would be the end date, and you don't want to continue advertising because once the cart closes, you can't get more sales. Obviously, in some cases like that, you would go with a specific start-end date, but I usually just go with ongoing. However, when I was starting out, sometimes I just went with these campaigns that would last for a couple of days just to make sure that I'm not spending too much money on this. Although, if you set up your weekly budget at $30, it doesn't really matter. You can't spend a fortune with such a small budget. It's your choice. You can just play it safe and make sure you don't forget to turn this off and spend money in some campaigns that are not making you money. You should just set up like 5 or 6 days. Otherwise, just go with ongoing campaign and make sure you check this every day and disable the campaigns that aren't working. Next, we have a location. Worldwide, United States, or custom locations. When it comes to custom locations, you can target other countries like Canada. It's going to do a search. You just need to select it. Done. Then, United States, and then you have a couple of options. Okay, so we want United States, United Kingdom, done. So here we go. You can also easily remove one of these options if you want to. Let's say we don't want to target United Kingdom after all. So you can just click X and it's gone. We also have some advanced options, and this is the CPM bid. As you can see, ad roll retargeting CPMs typically fall between $1 and $3. If you set a lower than this, you'll reach fewer of your customers. Now, earlier in this course, we talked about CPM, and that's cost per mile or cost per 1,000 impressions, okay? You could do that. You could pay for 1,000 impressions, or you could just remove this and then go with what they offer. I do recommend giving this a try. Maximum CPM bid, I usually go with the high bid, so $3 when I try this. Although I don't always use the CPM option, in this case, let's just hide the advanced options and just click on next. We're going to focus on this and then targeting later on. Next, we have adding segments and targeting visitors for better results. In order to retarget customers, we need to add segments of visitors, and to do that, we do need to set up segmenting. Now, I didn't do that earlier, so what I'm going to do now is create new. Then, in one of the next videos, we're going to spend some time working on these segments, and I'm going to explain a couple of options that you can use. For now, let's just set this up. Later on, I'm going to explain exactly what segmenting is. Basically, you can segment one of your pages. So let's say you send your visitors to a thank you page after they fill in your squeeze page. Then you can track and show your ads to everybody who signed up for your product. Or perhaps you could do an email sequence, send emails out, and then people land on one of your sales pages. You could target everybody who clicked on your link and landed on your sales page. Then just advertise to them again on Facebook. See if you can get them to come back to your sales page and hopefully make a sale. Let's just name this sales page. Yeah, we need to do this. Sales _ page _ 1. Okay, so the URL would be just like thankyou1.html or just thank you, just like whatever the URL of your page is. So let's just do this. Now, we have duration. We need to set a limit. Basically, if we set 7 days, then this would go on for those who have visited your page in the past 7 days. Let's say they visited your page on Monday, January 1st. On January 8th, when 7 days have already passed, you can't really segment them anymore. You can't target them anymore because you've set this limit of 7 days. Why would you set such a limit then? Well, you don't want to target people for too long. They're going to see your ad, they're going to get on your page, and maybe they're going to take action. So if you don't want to waste your time chasing people who've already decided that they're not going to buy your product, you don't want to do that. You can try like 15 days or maybe 30 days, depending on what you're doing and what your page exactly is. For example, if you know people are interested in losing weight and you've sent them to one of your sales pages and you don't really get the results you wanted, then you can do another approach and target them again with another offer. So if they landed on a squeeze page for your building muscle or weight loss product and they didn't buy it, it doesn't mean they're not interested anymore. It doesn't mean you shouldn't target them anymore. Instead, you should try to give them other offers that are kind of similar to building muscle or losing weight. Just try another offer. If they don't buy one of your offers, it doesn't mean they're not going to buy if you offer them something else. This is why I highly recommend rotating your offers. You won't want to try and see what converts better. You do not give up on your leads if they didn't buy the first or the second offer that you promoted to them. You want to keep promoting different offers to them and see which one they can relate to and which one ticks the best with them. Once you find that out, once you see what they like, you can come up with more similar offers and get them to buy more and more. Next, we have count this as a conversion. So after they bought your product, if this is your thank you page and if your product costs $47, then you would count that as a conversion. Because everybody who lands on your thank you page landed there because they bought your product, you could do this. Count as conversion. Then just keep tracking ad roll and see how much money you've made. For now, we're not going to do it. I'm just going to untick this and I'm going to click save. So, as I already said, we're going to go back to retargeting and talk about that again. Now, let's go to the next step. Actually, let's go back. target or exclude. So you could add more of these segments, and you can select if you want to target or exclude them. So let's say you have 20 of these segments, and they're going to appear over here. You can just select if you want to target the segment or you want to exclude it. You don't have to target every segment that you're at, though. Let's click Next. So now we want to create a Facebook ad. Let's click on Add Ads and choose from Library. Oh, actually, we haven't added any, so we can't really choose anything because we have no ads at the moment. Let's click on Upload New and create an ad. What I'm going to do is just pause the video, go back and grab an image, then we're going to continue. So give me a second to do that. All right, so here's my little image. Now, we can click if you want to resize it and just pull along with it, but I think it looks just fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and insert a title. So we could say, "Has your lovebird left you?" Next would be the URL. If you want to send them to another page on your site, like Lovebird Offer, you could do that. Then you need to enter the text for the body of the ad. So if you're heartbroken because your man left you, then you need to learn how to get him back. Let's see. Okay, just dummy text so we can get over this. Once you have your text over here, you can just click Upload. Oh, we have more characters to fill over here. So, is your lovebird gone? That's better. Let's go ahead and click Upload. So, the website I'm going to promote is related to getting your ex back. So, that's why I've inserted this image and this text. Now that we're done with the ad, we need to click Next Step. Next, we just need to review and finish. Over here is your payment method. Just click Launch Campaign once you're ready. As you can see, weekly budget, $30. Location, in 2 locations. We've selected Canada and the UK. And then target audience and the ad. Basically, these 4 things over here are the 4 steps we've just completed. So that's it for this video. Now, we will just click Launch Campaign, and it's going to take a second, and there we go. It's ready to launch. They need to review it, though, and as soon as they do that, the campaign should start. Before I end this video, I just need to make sure you're aware that AdRoll doesn't really like money-making ads. They're not going to accept an ad that claims to show secrets about making money. They're going to accept business offers. If your claims are too crazy, like secrets to making money overnight or secrets to getting rich, then they're not going to accept that. You can try some business offers, maybe some free stuff, but don't put some loud claims out there and don't offer just some products that cost too much. Actually, I've tried that on a couple of my sites. I had a website offering a product that was over $1,000. My ad was secret to making money. They did not approve that. I did have some other business offers, and they accepted some of those. You just need to be careful with your claims, because if the claim is something that's not entirely true or that they think is not at all true, then they're not going to accept it. So just be careful with that. As for other offers, I haven't really had any problems. Don't give up if they disapprove a couple of ads. Just keep pumping up ads and adding more of them. You're going to understand what they actually like and what they don't once you get started with this. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one, in which we're going to take a look at segmenting. I'm going to show you how to set it up. I'm going to explain it a little bit further. Although I know I covered it in this video, I just need to explain a couple more things. I'll see you in the next video then. Thanks for watching.